So you probably heard Greta Thunberg got detained by Israel. She was doing some protest on a boat. They call it flotilla. I think she had I don't know, a crew with her or something. She said she got mistreated. Some people said tortured, but it wasn't quite at that level. Anyway, Trump pitches in on it. First, let's see what he has to say.
And a follow-up question on Israel. Israel government has been arresting and deporting activists that were traveling to Gaza. Today, Greta Thunberg, for instance, also some.
Well, she's just a troublemaker, I mean, she's no longer into the environment now. She's into this. She's a troublemaker. She has an anger management problem. I think she should see a doctor. She needs anger. If you ever watch her, she's a young person. She's so angry. She's so crazy. Now you can have her. She's just a troublemaker. Talked about that.
So in the comments, a lot of people attack Trump for what he said. And if you want to attack Trump, say something bad, all right, I guess that's your right to do so, but make sure what you're saying is relevant to the conversation and what he's saying. So I think that Trump said, A, she's a troublemaker because, the methods in which she does these things. She could be in an office, have a team, have a website, donate to certain causes, and protest like that. She doesn't have to take a boat into a war zone or into a very heavily monitored area. And I mean, the eyes of the world are on the area. Secondly, what he meant by she's doing this and forgot about the environment is she kind of did forget about it. 1 minute, she's all about the environment, saving the planet. Next minute, it's all about this. Actually, she has a video explaining it. I can't quote her exact words, but it's along the lines of this. I can't focus on the environment in a world where there's war and things like this happening. Because if that happens, we don't have a world to save. And I gotta hardcore disagree. There's gonna be bad things happening in certain regions, but wars end, wars come back, they start, they stop, and life goes on. That doesn't mean you stop saving the environment. Is activity like warfare and things like that bad for the environment? Yes. In the grand scheme of the entire world, it's definitely contributing less than India and China. So, I think what he said has some truth. And lastly, about a young person being so angry, I get it. Maybe some young people are. I guess they've got the right to be. But she's 22. She could be living a good life. Maybe starting a family. Maybe working in a sector that supports her causes instead of gallivanting around almost like a shock content creator. Like these people that go to, the Philippines and Taiwan or whatever and pull pranks in the streets to get views. Kind of feels a little bit like that to me. So anyway, let's see what some people got to say about Trump. It's not nice. For the record, I don't hate Trump. I'm kind of 50-50 in on him. I agree with some things, disagree with other things. But there's probably a liberal account, so that's where the comments gonna come from. So the person who posted it says, Trump on Greta Thunberg. She's a troublemaker. She has a mental problem. She's crazy. I think she needs to see a doctor. You can take her, take her. He's projecting, isn't he? Well, you know what? Even if he is projecting, you still got to disprove what he said. You still got to say why what he said isn't correct. I've never seen a man so triggered by strong, independent women, whoever they are. He's definitely the one with the mental problem. Daddy Trump should at least have given him one hug. Again, Tim, first of all, you're assuming Greta is this strong, independent woman, someone supporting her, okay? Being strong and independent doesn't mean taking someone's fortune and taking a trip around the world. Secondly, I don't know if Trump seemed triggered. He seemed pretty calm, all right, this is what I think, next question. I mean, the word triggered is overused. I mean, triggered should be bad. Someone screaming, hitting something, smashing something, that's triggered. Calmly giving your opinion is not triggered. Someone puts this up there. All right, I mean, make fun of Trump, but what are you actually saying to defend against the points he made? All right, Trump's a clown. All right, you think that, cool, that's your right, like I said, but that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. So pretty much every comment here is against Trump. I mean, must be because the followers here are following this person who I'm going to guess has some other liberal things going on or whatnot. F you, Trump. Trump projecting again. She's Swedish. Trump can't claim her to give her away. He's miserable. All right. I mean, I honestly don't see one person taking what he said and debating that. So, like, where are these people's heads at? You disagree with Trump? Great, great. Just, some real argument. Trump is a wimp. Trump is an embarrassment. She sounds very sane and intelligent to me. Couple of people defending Trump, but again, we're not really talking about defending Trump because we're talking about what he said about Greta and if it's true or not. And they go down and down. I'm on X2, maybe give me a follow. All I'm saying is, I understand where he's coming from, and it's a point of view that quite a few people hold. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Done here for now. See you next time.